they're doing. No idea. It looks like they're trying to maybe support the bridge. No idea what they're doing. It's kind of scary though to think that bridge might fall, because that's the main artery in and out of here. So this is one of the spots that looks like had gotten damaged. It looks like the road right here was full of dirt, mud, all the way to like right there. Yeah, it looks like the landslide started somewhere up here. It looks like two sides of the mountain started coming down, and it's all this like loose white clay sand. But yeah, this is one of the spots that started having a landslide from all the rains. This is one of the spots that helped close down the park. So as you can see, right straight ahead and a little bit to the left, there's just like a huge slot of just mountain and sand that just was way too saturated, and it ended up coming down and covering most of the street right here. Pretty crazy. Yeah, this is just a quick little check-in. I'm gonna go ahead and check out the rest of the park, see what else we can find, see what other damage that might be out here. All right, talk to you guys in a minute here. All right, you guys, so straight over there, I know this isn't the camera's not picking it up very well, but that is where the rent-a-boat dock and all the boats that are being stored here, that's where that sits now. And as we drive down into the marina, there was no water there. So now there's water there again. Pretty crazy. And man, I wonder how much dirt was here already, or did most of that come running down off the mountain as well, or did they just kind of park it there because they had nowhere to put it? But that's gnarly. There is a drain ditch right there that probably gets clogged up, probably full, overfilling. All right, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to this episode of making, I can't even raise my arm right now. Welcome back to this episode of Making Magic water level updates. We're back out here. It has been a minute since we were able to even get inside the park. The park just opened, I think, within this last week, and I'm finally out here to show you guys what the lake looks like, bring you guys along, we're gonna go, just do some check-ins, see what the lake looks like throughout the lake, see where all the water sits. But I don't think the water's quite reaching that far, and if it is, it's really shallow, so I don't think the old swimming areas open up. But we're gonna go ahead and, I got some good spots that I want to check out and bring you guys along for. As the stork just lands right now, this is what the water looks like. There's even water starting to fill up in this little side cove right here, which that has been dry for a long time. And back in the day, it used to actually sit up a little bit higher, like it's sitting down right there, but it actually used to be, man, this lake is so close to what it was a long time ago, or what it used to be. And now it just needs some time for the fish to multiply, populate, the bluegill just start, getting busy, the crappie to start getting busy, and we'll actually have a fun lake to come out here and fish again. I know there's a bunch of trout that were planted within the last year, so there's there is actually a lot of trout in the water. Hopefully those things can just be eating and getting bigger. And like I said, me and my dad were super young, or I was super young. My dad was, a lot younger as well, but me and my dad were, I believe it was this dock. It might have been this one, because we were actually parked at it. But we were out there. Long story short, I was holding the rod. It was, I don't know, middle of the morning, 10, 11 o'clock. Probably been trolling for, I don't know, a couple hours at that point. And out of nowhere, this huge trout just decides to come out of nowhere, and he gets hooked, and I get freaking terrified. I'm holding the rod. It's like bending in half, like with more weight than I've ever even felt. And about scared the heck out of me. I'm gonna go ahead and bring you guys down here. I want to go ahead and walk down and check it out today, since I have a little bit of time. This is super cool, man. Super cool. It's been a minute since I've been down here and actually been able to walk on the docks. But yeah, look at that. That's where the water sits now. It's still got some room, but it's so much better than what it used to be just earlier this last year. So much better, so much improvement. But anyways, we were parked right here. We had caught the fish. We had trolled around for a few more hours, and I don't know why, but my dad was dunking the fish to keep it, wet and cold. But for some reason, he was dunking it. He wasn't using gloves. He wasn't using anything. We didn't have it on a stringer. I don't know why. We just didn't have one. And my dad's dunking it, holding it by the tail with one hand and by the mouth with the other. And the fish, I don't know what happened. His teeth got my dad. My dad pulls back and lets go, and that fish is just dead as can be and just sinks straight to the bottom. My dad ends up jumping in, trying to find it, go for it, but that thing was gone. Biggest trout that we've ever seen out of this lake, as well as ever caught and all that stuff. But yeah, look at this. This is crazy. These docks were out of commission for so long. And look at this. You can actually walk out on the dock now. Wow. Look at this. And I wonder how deep it is right here now. Is it right here? It's probably 3 feet? Excuse me. And it is cold this morning. I want to say, I'm gonna have to give you guys a weather update, but it is cold. I wonder if any fish have started to make their way under the dock now that the dock is back. Usually fish, I don't know why, they just love to stage up around docks. So I wonder if there's any fish under here. They're starting to stage up. Anyways, this is super cool. I'm just kind of taking my time today. It is super cold still too. It's 8:30 in the morning. Got out of the house early this morning to do this video. Got some other stuff to do this afternoon. So we got to take our time this morning, or I'm getting to take my time this morning to do this video. Super cool to be walking on the dock. I haven't done this in a while. I need to bring Cody and Dustin, but it's kind of scary because Dustin's so little, he can fall in. Cody will just want to be jumping in. But yeah, this is cool. The water, goes way out that way now. Remember when this was all dry just recently? And now it is a whole freaking lake again. This is nuts. Really cool though. I'm so happy. The water's still pretty murked up, like chocolate milk. I don't know if there's just too much dirt in the water for it to settle, or it's just taking its time on settling. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, just keep on venturing around. If I see anything down here that I want to bring you guys along for, I didn't include it. But for now, I think we're gonna make our way over to this other parking lot and maybe go for the hike out here, show you guys the overlook, show you guys like how it looks out there. Yeah, I haven't been able to hike out there since the park's been closed, so I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna get warm though again. Gosh, it's cold. I might go and get a snack too. Kind of hungry. But yeah, come along with me, stay tuned. Should be pretty cool views and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys in a minute here. All right, you guys, so what does this say? Lopez Lake Native Plant Garden, cared for by Friends of Lopez. So I'm just gonna walk through this little trail right here. This is kind of an older spot that I don't really go to too often. As a kid, I remember hiking down here and trying to fish down here and exploring this area a little bit more as a kid. But now that I'm older, I don't know, like there's not as much exploring. I need to bring the kids down here though. It's really cool area. Yeah, it just, for anybody who knows the lake, knows what this looked like before there was no water, or earlier this year, like a month ago, there was no water back here at all whatsoever. You could walk completely across. I think at some point to the right, more like over to the right, it got swampy and marshy, and so there was that area right where the launch ramp is, which the launch ramp is just right around the little cove here. That was the last area that kind of was swampy and marshy, like you wouldn't want to try to walk across because you'd get stuck in mud. But this area all right here is just, it's crazy to see like all the water back. And it does happen. It's not like it's unheard of. Like I said on earlier videos, I was saying it's any given year we have enough water in here to launch a boat, you know. And it's crazy that this last summer, just like Lake Mead, it was just one of those years where there's not very much rain at all. And even the year before, just not very much rain. The year before, same thing. And this lake just got to, like, this last year, it got to like the lowest it's been in a long time. One of almost the record lows, I'm pretty sure. But as you can see, I've been noticing driving through the park, there is porta potties. So it looks like there's porta potties right now. There might be something going on with the park and the sewer system or whatnot, because there's porta potties here, there's porta potties over in the other area where the restroom was. They just kind of have them set up, and as you can see, there's just dirt, sand, all over the roads throughout the whole park. So I guess that was one of the reasons why they had to close the park, because yeah, it just landslides and mud were surrounding the roads, you know, cutting off access, restricting access, and yeah, it was unsafe. So they had to take their time and go through the whole park and make sure everything's safe for everybody, which is super cool. I'm super excited to come out here and camp this summer. I can't wait for that. We're gonna definitely be able to bring the boat out. Yeah, look at, there's another boat going to launch. It says the fastest you can go on the lake right now is like 5 miles an hour, because there's so much debris out there, logs, huge logs, and all kinds of stuff. So anyways, there's one boat already out there, another guy going out. It's cool to see that people are still getting out here to go fish. Anyways, I'm rambling, talking so much. Hopefully I didn't lose you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and make my way over to one of the other spots I want to bring you guys along. I think there's like 2 or 3 more spots I want to hit, so stay tuned. It's gonna be a good time. Talk to you guys in a little bit here. All right, what's up, you guys? We are back out here at the old Cottonwood swimming area. Yeah, this is it. This is the spot that you guys have seen all year long with no water whatsoever. And we used to come driving in down this way, driving in all the way to that point over there. And everybody was parking all in there on the point. And now it is all underwater. I'm not sure how deep it actually is. When I was driving down there, I remember looking up and thinking that I should at least be 10 feet or so underwater. I'm guessing it's at least 10 feet for most of that in the middle out there. But yeah, of course, as long as you come into the sides, it's gonna get, you know, shallow pretty quick. But that's crazy to see all this water out here after just not seeing any for so long. And it's just like, it's almost like magic, like just like a flick, like a snap. Shoo, ladies and gentlemen, shout out to Flay. Yeah, I thought I was gonna be doing some more check-ins here, but turns out with the water not coming up as fast, or I don't know, yeah, not coming up as fast as anticipating, it's kind of pointless to do check-ins here. But with all that rain, with all it flowing in, and it's here it is. It's crazy. Anyways, yeah, this is super cool. I'm glad we got our lake back. I'm so excited for everybody to come and use it. As you can see, there's still, yeah, it's not picking it up, but there's still so much debris on the edge. And yeah, I guess that's just gonna, over time, slowly, I don't know, come out. People will probably pick some of it out to get it out of the way for where they want to swim, and most of it's just gonna probably just stay. But I don't know, they're like, for cleanup crews to come and like clean this whole area out and get it out, like, it's back, the lake's back. It's at 53.9%, I think it said. So that's super cool. I want to still I still want to venture out and go down the way, see how far the water actually goes up, and then I want to go to the old swim area and see how high the water is over there. So stay tuned. I'm gonna go check some more cool stuff out. Well, the lake is definitely back. It looks really good. I bet you in no time there's gonna be windsurfing, kids playing, fishing, all that good stuff back in here like it used to be. All right, you guys, so this is a pretty good vantage point, slightly good. I mean, the camera doesn't pick it up very good, but this is where the water stops, and you can see that's where we used to drive down. So you can still drive down pretty far, like a little ways up is where you get in, and then yeah, you can still drive down all the way to right here, park, and probably, yeah, use this area for a beach area or whatever, launch kayak, a little boat. And yeah, crazy to see. This will actually be one of the spots that we can go to, because if it doesn't rain heavily anymore, like if we just get some small little like one-day rains like we usually do, if we don't get hit with anything substantial, solid, any more Pineapple Expresses, then we'll be coming here to show you guys the water slowly receding from here on out, pretty much, because they started letting water out again. And so now every day from this point on, the lake's just gonna slowly be going down. I'm pretty sure there's water still flowing into the lake, so it might be going down, up, or, you know, staying pretty level, but it doesn't look like we're gonna get any more huge rains. And if we do, that'll be amazing. That we really need it. All right, you guys, back out here, just kind of bringing you guys along to some more things that I find interesting. Yeah, this is firsthand destruction. These campsites right here, this campground area is quail. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 campsites right here in this little area. And as you can see, there's the mountains, and it kind of just, I guess, like there's so much water flowing down and into that area, and then I guess, yeah, just down and along, that this got flooded out, this playground. And this used to be, as you can see, this used to be, somebody was digging it up right there, a bunch of rubber tires. So all that got pretty much like filled in with just mud and dirt. So now I don't know how they're gonna get all that mud out of there. If it's just gonna be a thing, they're just gonna leave the mud on here now because it's just so absorbed into all the rubber. How do you separate that, you know? That's crazy. But man, just kind of showing you guys some more of the destruction that the water did. You can see all the debris and just logs all over here that just came rushing down the hillsides and just wiped all this out. It's crazy. So many like roots, branches, logs of all shapes and sizes. Even down there, there's big old logs down there that look like they just came sliding down with all the water. It must have been crazy to actually be a camp host and living inside, or staying inside here and driving around and seeing all the water like flowing down off this. That would have been pretty cool. Anyways, all right, that's it for this check-in. Stay tuned, got a couple more. Yeah, talk to you guys in a minute. All right, what's up, you guys? We are out here at the old Vista Lagoon swim area. Yeah, which is no longer a swim area. Hasn't been really since, I don't know, I had to have been like 13 or 14, and this place dried up like it looks like right now. But if Harp or God or somebody could give us one more of those Pineapple Express rainfalls, then the water would be back up here, and yeah, you'd be able to swim in here. That'd be so freaking cool. It used to be it still is like a really nice grass area. The grass never really died or left. I mean, it's probably just green right now because it's rained so much, but yeah, usually this is probably brown. But at the same time, the brown grass, you give it enough rain and it's like green again. But yeah, it used to be a cool beach area, is no longer a beach area, and you can see why. There's just not enough water. Way over in the distance, you can see where the water ends, way out that way. And it used to be all full in here. It's so crazy. It was never that deep, I guess, in here, but it actually used to be, the water used to come up pretty close to like where the cement is. You go on the other side of the cement, you'd run down a little ways and there's water. Maybe we'll see that one of these days if we can get 2 Pineapple Express rains, or just 2 solid huge rainstorms like that. I don't know. All right, what's up, you guys? So not too far long ago, I just ended that check-in, but I decided to walk up here to the old parking lot. It is like a ghost town now. I mean, it's always a ghost town, of course, because it's not open right now. They have it all locked up. But I did walk in here, so should be all right. This is the old, or not the old, this is the new-ish zip line area. It's like 100% overpriced. I think it's like the lowest amount is like $80 or $100 and something for like an hour. So for 100% overpriced, you can go and do like a zip line, which takes you across it's kind of a far zip line. It's a decent size one, but for $100 and you just do the course. There's like a course that you run up, and you can only probably do it once or twice within that $100 range. So it's a little bit steep if you ask me, but I guess, I don't know, if you're well off or something, it's probably cool to try once. Anyways, yeah, this is the old parking lot, the old parking lot. Everybody used to come and be, I don't know, having a beer, enjoying themselves. And I kind of just wanted to walk up here and see what it looks like. It's crazy, everything is green right now. The old restroom, that, I don't think that really ever gets used anymore, because unless this is open in the summertime, there would be no need for that. But yeah, I'm sure it still gets used from time to time in the summer when everything's open. But yeah, I'm just gonna give another little quick vantage point of the lake. I thought the water was gonna, be a little bit closer, but as you can see, it's still pretty far out. It used to actually come up to like right down here somewhere when the water was over here in the swim area. It used to actually, be way up this way. And when the lake was that big, it gave so much room for like bluegill, crappie, catfish, bass, everything to multiply, because of how much weeds there are, and just how much room the fish had to just hide and multiply and stuff. This lake used to be a really good fishing lake or whatever. You can come out here and catch bluegill year round, from almost anywhere on the shore, and you still can, but I think it's gonna be a little bit harder, especially with all the debris. Yeah, it's crazy, but super cool little vantage point right here. I'm gonna bring you guys along for. So yeah, that's what it looks like out here. The water still has a ways to come up, because like I said, the water can come up. I mean, it used to be like right in here somewhere. I know when I was a kid, there would be times where it was really close up there, but that hasn't happened in a long time. So nice out here today. All right, well, I think I'm gonna close this one out. If you like this one, hit the comment, or drop a comment, hit the like buttons, or possibly subscribe for me. If anything, just hit the like button or hit the subscribe button. It really gives me, it really fuels my fire to try to keep making these videos. I have, like, honestly a story that I need to tell. I kind of want to tell it right now, but I don't know how many of you will actually wait till the end of the video or skip to the end of the video to hear this. But I guess anybody who's watching right now cares enough to, or is curious enough about the end of the video. So let me try to sum it up as fast as I can for you guys. The last 6 months, 5 to 6 months, I have been dealing with excruciating pain in my feet. It started in my knees, both feet, kind of my ankles. It was just coming and going. This is back when I first started the CHC. I was like told we weren't supposed to really sit very much, and I let them know about my surgery and my ankle and stuff, but I guess they didn't care or something. So I was supposed to be walking around on my feet from 7 o'clock or 6:30 in the morning when I got there till it was a 12-hour shift. So I'm at this community health center, CHC, doctor's office, walking around, and I was clocking, or I had a pedometer and was counting my or keeping track of my steps and miles, and every day it was showing me like 10 miles or sometimes even 11, 12 miles, and it was never really under 9. It was always like over 9 miles or 10 miles every day. And I was working there 5 days a week, 6 days a week sometimes, all 12-hour shifts, and just being on my feet and stuff for so long out of the day, I thought maybe I'm just sore, like all this pain has got to be because I'm sore. Like my feet are killing me, my knees are killing, everything's killing me. And so my 1 day off or my 2 days off, I would get off work and I can't even walk to go, like, to do anything. I was like getting to the point where I just would get off work and I could barely even sleep or barely even walk to bed and go to bed and wake up and do it all over again. And I don't even know how I was doing it, honestly. Like, I was just barely making it through, just fighting just the mileage every day. And I had told myself to get into the doctors, or go see one of my old doctors that I had, and try to see what they can do for me, see if something's going on or what. But long story short, I'm rambling like hell, or like heck, but I switched over locations. My work ended up moving me to a different location, so now I work at a psychiatric place, and I'm dealing with like a bunch of like crazy people, either in jail, out of jail, violent. There's people that return frequently. It's a really crazy ordeal where I'm working now, but the pay is better. And there was a lot less walking in this post, so I was excited to start there, and we were actually able to sit at times, so there was a lot of sitting and standing. And all of a sudden, what do you know, I'm like thinking that I'm gonna get better because I'm not walking so much, but the pain is still there, and the pain is actually getting worse. It's moving to my hands now. It's moving to my wrists. Like, it hurts picking up a gallon of milk, or just picking up anything to take a cap off. It was just killing, and it still does actually. It's actually really scary because I don't really know what's going on. Like, I'm in the early stages of figuring it out. I don't go to the doctor all that much. I haven't really been to the doctor since years ago, 3 years ago now, since my surgery date. I just haven't been. So here I am, current day. I just got out of the ER. They prescribed some inflammatory medicine. It kind of helped, but it has not taken the pain away. Like, every step right now, it just hurts. All my bones in my feet feel like they can't support my weight or something. And like, I've actually lost weight. I got weighed, and I know I was sitting at like 210, 212, and I'm down at like 204, I think, right now. And so I actually have been losing weight. I haven't had any energy, loss of appetite, just pain in my wrists, my fingers, my hands to grip something, to pick stuff up. It has just been super, super hard, making life so complicated. And it's just, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm hoping that the doctors can figure it out. It's really scary, but I think, I'm pretty sure it's rheumatoid arthritis. I've watched videos about it now, and that's what I'm coming to the conclusion, is that there's something else that I have, but it's causing the rheumatoid arthritis throughout my whole body to just flare up, and it's just like this every single day. So it's pretty scary. That's what I'm going through. I hope that it gets better soon. All I want to do is keep making these videos, and I honestly, I haven't felt very good lately, so it's been hard. But If you made it this far, I really appreciate it. Drop a comment, like, hit the like button, subscribe for me. I really, really do appreciate all the support. And yeah, I cannot wait to get better. I cannot wait to feel better, to hopefully be able to come out here this summer and bring the kids to camp, to fish, to just run around out here and be a kid and experience the dirt, the mud, the sand, the grass, just everything. I want them to be kids like the way I grew up, camping out here and running around and just, you know, just loving life, enjoying, just living that good life. All right, I'm talking so much to you 1%ers that made it this far. I really appreciate you guys. Enough of the small talk. Until next time, go out there, make some magic happen. I can barely hold up my arm.